support from the people who started life in the crazy.
All right. Wow. Turned into a tech day in SHOEDIO. And thank you, brands. Now, there's a queue. Sometimes I get emails from the brands. Listen, these are not, sponsored videos. They're just sending me gear. And so brands and companies, there's a queue. I cannot open we'd be here for an hour if I opened up all the boxes all at once. So thank you for your patience, but we're just trying to keep up because as you saw as I walked into the SHOEDIO, I think 4 boxes showed up just today. These 4 right here, actually. And I'm still catching up from last week's boxes. So I just thank you for your patience. We will continue to open them up. Okay, there it is. All right, hold on. Let me just take this off real quick.
It's taking more than my effort. I think it's luck that I need. A decade of just up and coming and still haven't come to my senses of peak.
I love, admitting when my mistakes, when I mess up. And this was a tough one. This is my shirt, and I actually probably just cut it a little too short. Might turn into a belly shirt, but this is our first iteration of the DGR Tech running t-shirt. And in the summertime, you all have noticed, I would love to run Badwater or Western States or somewhere really, really hot because I'm slightly obsessed with strategizing how to stay cool while running and what clothing to wear, especially. That's why we started our own running gear company. But this was a mistake. Like this t-shirt, the sleeves were too long. It was too baggy. I don't like baggy. I don't like excess material. As you've seen me cut off sleeves on shirts in the SHOEDIO for, frankly, years and years at this point. So anyway, if you bought this t-shirt, I will not be offended if you cut off the sleeves, make it a little shorter. I just love streamlining. And by the way, we have hired I guess I'll call it a seamstress. She basically designs cuts. Does that make sense? So to get the right cut for runners, this is not I'm not trying to design gym gear or basketball gear or cycling gear, running gear. All right, so anyway, I like refining things here in the SHOEDIO. That's what I was doing over there in the corner. Okay, onward and upward. Tech Day, what is going on? I'm in one shoe. All right, I'll get you the shoe. Ultra Human, thank you again for your patience. I finally opened it. I'm not a big tech guy, you guys know that, but man, this is interesting. Ultra Human, I guess, supposedly, I don't know, it's gonna give me data when I wear it on a finger. I have to obviously set it up, and I think some of you out there, I've heard, wear a ring, and it just gives you data on everything, your health. But again, give me patience. I gotta get it set up, try to figure out how it works, but whether it's heart rate, whether it's, I don't even know, oxygen uptake, like probably VO2 max, I have no idea. It's called I think it's Ultra Human Ring Air, all right? Well, there we go. Accurately measures sleep, recovery, and movement to provide actionable health insights daily. Actually, you know what's interesting? I'm kind of excited because I don't like watches. I love them running, but when I'm just like moving, first of all the alerts, I know you can turn the alerts off, but I don't like getting alerts all day long about emails and text messages and podcasts and yada, yada, yada. So I just don't like the feeling of having it on my wrist. I know I would get used to it. It's like when you get married and you put the wedding ring on the first time, it takes a couple weeks to get used to having a ring on the finger. So I'm actually kind of excited about this, that maybe I could get used to wearing it, and it does fit, so that's good. I had to give them a sizing to make sure. Samsung, I have no idea. Thank you for sending a 2 terabyte external hard drive. All right, onward and upward. Okay, this is one of those companies. I think it's called Bottle. You plug it in, I believe, okay? You plug in the water bottle, and I don't know actually. I'm guessing it keeps the bottle cold, but I'm also guessing it'll be tracking how much water you're drinking to see if you're keeping up with hydration goals. Anyway, thank you. I will test. But again, I haven't tested it yet. Fascinating. Again, it's a tech day in the SHOEDIO. I'm kind of surprised. But anyway, thank you, brands, for sending. And then a watch, I don't know. Well, first of all, it's pink. I don't wear pink, but True Love will wear pink. So I will give this to True Love. Smartwatch. Let's see. Okay, Bluetooth calling, cloud watch face, 110 sport modes, blood oxygen monitoring, long battery life, waterproof. I don't know. It looks like the company is called Very Fit. Fair enough. Thank you, True Love will appreciate that. All right, onward to maybe the goodness is Ultra Mont Blanc. Ultra Mont Blanc. All right, thank you. Remember I said a couple of weeks ago, maybe a month ago, that I haven't tested an Ultra shoe in, frankly, years. Ultra, thank you for listening and for sending this. I'm very excited. I know Ultra has changed a lot in the last, let's call it 3 to 4 years. But I'm excited to get back into, look at that shoe. I mean, everyone has a Vibram outsole at these, but this looks like an epic outsole. Light base, of course, which is very standard on trail shoes these days. It's got a gator trap in the back for those big mountain adventures. I'm looking like a butterfly tongue. I'm kind of excited, frankly. Thank you, Ultra, for sending along, and there you have it. Andrew and Prayer X Tantra basically saying the same thing from last week's unboxing, where we talked about the running hats and running bills not being long enough, so it doesn't actually block the sun. I think they're trying to be very streamlined and more lightweight, but it's like, I want to block the sun from my eyes. So Andrew says, so true about the running hat bill being too short, and yes to longer bills on running hats. That has always perplexed me that they run short. It's just like, I want to cover my eyes and my nose, you know, protect the nose. Anyway, so onward we go. Question of the day. Most recent running tech that you have purchased. I have recently started testing the Coros Pace Pro. I don't think it's the 2, but anyway. So I'm excited to be testing a new running watch on my mountain adventures, Coros Pace Pro. Okay, last week's unboxing, in case you missed it, right there. Thanks for tuning in. Seek beauty, work hard, and love each other. See you tomorrow.